How's it going, everybody? This is Marcus. Looks like we're going to get more information about Marvel's Phase 6 at next month's Comic-Con experience. And I'm definitely excited to see the rest of the slots that are going to go into Phase 6 as well, especially with the recent reveals of Deadpool 3 and Wonder Man. So it's definitely going to be great. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it, and I'll get right into it. So all this and more, but before I get started, I want to thank you guys so much for your support. It really means a lot to me, and you guys mean so much to me. And for those who are new to my channel, boys and girls, men and women, make sure you like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you hit that bell to enable notifications whenever I drop a video. And we're going to always keep this thing rolling. Thank you guys so much for your support. I will not be able to do this without you guys, so thank y'all so much. Thank you for those who haven't subscribed just yet. What are y'all waiting for? Hit that subscribe bell. You guys are in for a treat. So thank you guys so much. So let's get right down to it. So the Cosmic Wonder was talking about the exact same thing as well. My boy Warren Thompson. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Cosmic Wonder as well. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder. I'm Warren Thompson, and next month is CCXP, the Comic-Con experience. And it has been confirmed that Marvel Studios will be attending CCXP, having their own panel talking about upcoming projects. And according to some insiders, there are some surprises that are waiting for us at CCXP coming from Marvel Studios. Now, those surprises could be anything from a new trailer to a couple of new trailers to the complete reveal of the entirety of Marvel's Phase 6 slate, which they have only revealed 3 projects for now. We technically know 4 projects now confirmed for Marvel's Phase 6 because of Deadpool 3. However, that came after the reveal of the 3 projects for Phase 6 at San Diego Comic-Con. However, concerning the entirety of Phase 6, the big question was, why did Marvel Studios decide to only reveal 3 projects for Phase 6, and what could the other projects be? Well, that's what we'll talk about today, what could possibly be revealed at CCXP coming up next month. And also, if you're new, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos and Marvel reveals. Now, to start off, we do know that when Marvel typically reveals a phase slate, they reveal the entire thing, not only part of it. But for our case, at San Diego Comic-Con, they revealed the entirety of Phase 5 and then some of Phase 6. And we do actually know why they only revealed 3 projects for Phase 6, and that is because they actually got leaked ahead of time. They actually got leaked the day before San Diego Comic-Con, and 3 names were leaked: Captain America, New World Order, Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, and Avengers Secret Wars. These 3 were literally leaked the day before San Diego Comic-Con, so it's almost like Disney had their hands tied and had to get ahead of the leaks and just decided to announce them themselves. So this is most likely why we only got 3 projects for Phase 6. And of course, we already knew the Fantastic Four were coming. Kevin Feige has confirmed that multiple times. They just confirmed the release date for us, which was nice. But now, seeing as how some surprises might be coming at CCXP, we're looking forward to what the rest of the Phase 6 slate is. At CCXP, they could reveal the entirety of the slate, or they could reveal some projects that are going to be coming in Phase 6, just not the entire thing. But now it does seem like it's time to reveal the rest. We are almost in 2023, which means Phase 6 is just about 2 years away. So, what movies and projects could realistically be coming in Phase 6? Well, like I said, we already know 4 projects, and really we actually know 5 projects coming in Phase 6. We have Deadpool 3, the Fantastic Four, Avengers Secret Wars, Avengers Kang Dynasty, and Armor Wars, which is now going to be made into a movie, not a Disney Plus show. Now, we know Armor Wars is on Phase 6, Invasion, and most likely the Thunderbolts and Captain America New World Order as well. After all, Rhodey was in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He was talking to Sam about becoming the new Captain America, and now Sam is the new Captain America, so I would expect Rhodey to be in that film, or at least mentioned. So, as of right now, we have 5 confirmed movies coming in Phase 6. What other movies and shows could be coming? Not to mention special presentations. Now, of course, everybody wants to know about the X-Men and the mutants. And of course, I do too. I want the mutants in the MCU very, very badly. However, I don't actually think they're coming until Phase 7. Based off of everything that we've heard so far, it sounds like Kevin Feige has plans to introduce new X-Men characters and mutants after Secret Wars. But before then, we're still going to get mutants, and we'll still have an X-Men team. However, these X-Men are going going to be coming from the Fox universe. And apparently this is all going to start with Deadpool. According to some recent rumors and leaks, Deadpool is going to bring a lot of X-Men into the MCU, and this is kind of going to be Kevin Feige's way of saying goodbye to the X-Men. Kevin Feige started with Marvel by working on the X-Men and Spider-Man films. He's worked on the original X-Men, Spider-Man with Sam Raimi, the Fantastic Four, the Punisher. He's worked with Marvel for a very, very long time before he was the president of Marvel Studios. He started as an associate producer and worked his way up. So Kevin Feige worked on all of these old, what we call the Fox Universe films and the Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
That's how Kevin got started, though.
Perfect way for him to truly say goodbye to this universe by him putting them in the new universe. Plus, not to mention, many of these old actors from these old Marvel movies said that they wish they had a chance to be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Well, this is their way of being in the universe. Then the actors and Kevin Feige could say goodbye. But having said that, I think that means that no new X-Men and mutant characters are going to be introduced in a big way. And what I mean by that is, obviously we have seen Namor is a mutant. We have seen that Kamala Khan, although not a mutant in the comics, is a mutant in the MCU. So yes, Marvel Studios
Miss Marvel's an Inhuman in the comics.
In the MCU before Phase 6 ends. However, I don't think the true team is coming until Phase 7. So unfortunately, in Phase 6, I don't think there's a mutant project scheduled. However, I would love to be wrong. However, there are some projects that are confirmed that we know to be coming in Phase 6. And I am really excited for them. The first one, of course, is Spider-Man 4. What we know so far about Spider-Man 4 is that the deal for Spider-Man to remain in the MCU is pretty much done, if not already done. The new deal is rumored to be for 6 movies. 3 movies that are solo Spider-Man films, and 3 team-up films, with one possibly being for an appearance in a show. Possibly Daredevil, Born Again, that would make the most sense. Now, there is a tiny possibility this could get revealed at CCXP. However, typically, Sony is the one to reveal anything about Spider-Man, and they have confirmed they are not attending CCXP this year. However, we know it's going to be a part of Phase 6. Now, another one that has been confirmed is Nova. Now, this isn't going to be
Nova Corps. Let's go.
A show, but a special presentation.
Okay.
What has been said recently. If you've kept up with the channel, you know that I think special presentations to introduce new characters are actually a really good idea.
I think so too.
Well,
I definitely agree.
By Night. So having Nova introduced into the MCU as a special presentation, I'm all for it. Now we know from Avengers Infinity War that Thanos decimated Xandar, which means Nova Force is most likely on its way to Earth to collide with Richard Rider. This just makes the most sense continuity-wise, plus lining up with the comics as well. So I'm assuming this is somewhat of what we'll see in the special presentation. Now, Shang-Chi 2 has also been confirmed. They confirmed this after the first film came out. And Simu Liu, the actor who plays Shang-Chi, has pretty much confirmed that he's going to be popping up in other places before Avengers Secret Wars happens. So perhaps he'll show up in other projects, but we can assume, since the second Shang-Chi has already been confirmed, that it'll happen before Avengers Secret Wars. Especially if you consider Kang probably has something to do with the Ten Rings. So they'll have to explore that before the movie comes out. And I am talking about the artifacts, not the actual Ten Rings organization, which will be a show on Disney Plus about his sister running the Ten Rings organization. We also know that a Wonder Man show is going to be coming. This is going to be a Disney Plus show, and based off of what we've heard, this is going to be coming in Phase 6. And recently, Variety has revealed that Marvel has cast Yahya Abdul-Mateen to be Wonder Man himself. So since they've already cast him, this is most likely coming pretty soon. It actually could come in Phase 5. Just because it seems like they've revealed all of Phase 5 already, doesn't mean that they can't add other projects in after the fact. But it is pretty cramped so far, and they haven't started filming or anything like that yet, so I'm still thinking it's coming in Phase 6. Now another one is Doctor Strange 3. Now Doctor Strange 3 is confirmed, however,
that's going to be there.
That the movie will come in Phase 6. However, we are taking an educated guess here, considering the fact that Secret Wars is going to be about the multiverse and incursions, and the post-credit scene for Doctor Strange 2, spoiler alert, was Clea showing up telling Doctor Strange that he caused an incursion.
Strange's wife in the comics.
So clearly, Doctor Strange 3 is going to have a pretty big impact on what the multiverse actually is and all of the incursions happening. So it's most likely safe to assume that this will come out before Secret Wars. So realistically, these are projects that have been officially confirmed that are most most likely coming in Phase 6. So hopefully, since Marvel Studios has some surprises in store for us at CCXP, we could get some information about some of these, maybe all of them, but I wouldn't expect too much. Don't get expectations too high.
Right.
And I do want to add a little bonus here. A Silver Surfer presentation has been rumored to be in the works at Marvel Studios as well. This is not confirmed, so we're not going to say that it's going to be a part of Phase 6. But if it does end up happening, it will most likely end up in Phase 6. However, like I said, not confirmed. But let me know your thoughts about all of these other projects in the comments down below, and let me know your thoughts on the original X-Men appearing in the MCU. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to stay up to date on all things relating to the MCU. For live updates, you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.
I actually want to say this too, like, the sequel for the next Spider-Man movie should actually be called Spider-Man What's Next? Or Spider-Man Who's Next? that would be pretty interesting enough and hilarious at the same time too, though, especially with the events that we saw for Spider-Man No Way Home, though. So, but all in all, I'm definitely excited for Spidey's next project. Also, as far as like what's going to happen in Deadpool 3, if we do see the other actors showing up, yeah, it'll definitely be a bittersweet moment. It'll definitely tug at the feels because, again, I've seen all the previous X-Men movies, and you can actually watch them on Disney Plus as well because I watched them all on Disney Plus as well. But Kevin Feige actually got his start in Marvel by working with the previous films for 20th Century Fox with all the X-Men films and everything. So in case, it's kind of like what Warren was saying, it's definitely be a good way for Kevin Feige to say goodbye to the original cast. And yeah, I kind of did feel for them because they actually did mention that they wish they were in the MCU as well. And I guess give or take, if 20 years ago, if Disney had bought Marvel Studios then, rather it being a decade ago, I think that we probably would have gotten the X-Men in the MCU a lot sooner for sure. And I think that's the reason why Hugh Jackman is in the MCU right now, because of the fact that this is actually their time to actually do it right this time and to have mutants in the same universe as well. And of course, I can go all and all about the history of Marvel and why they went to different organization companies, the different movie distribution rights. I can talk about that, but I'll mention it briefly because Marvel Comics was going through bankruptcy at the time. And so they sold all their characters to different movie properties like 20th Century Fox, Universal, and Sony. So that was one of the reasons why certain characters, trying to get them back in the same universe, is why Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios are working on that right now. Like right now, they got Namor at Universal. Even though Namor is in the MCU right now, but he can't have his own solo film because of the fact that his character is still at Universal Studios. So unless they work out a deal to where they can get Namor to come into the MCU fully, to where we can get a solo film, that'll be pretty awesome. It's the same thing with the Hulk too. Like, we gotta get a Hulk solo film. Like, we haven't had a Hulk film in so long, but because again, the character's rights, they're borrowing the Hulk character from both Marvel Studios and Universal at the same time. So the thing about that is, you really can't get the character without working out a deal to where he can come back there full time. So that's the reason why we can't get a solo Hulk movie, because especially with the events of She-Hulk Attorney at Law, when we saw Scar about the season finale, that should definitely send out some indications we should get like a War Hulk movie, which would be so awesome though. So, but again, also with Spider-Man villains as well, they're in Sony. So unless they work out a deal to where we can get all the characters in the one universe, it'll make so much sense though. But like I said, I mean, as far as like the way how Marvel was dealt with, I mean, they were dealt a hand of cards, so they could play what they were dealing with, you know, because the fact that they were trying to do what they can at the time to stay afloat. And that was the reason why Disney bought them a decade ago. But had Disney actually brought Marvel 20 years ago, we definitely would have gotten the X-Men, the mutants in the same universe already. This definitely would have happened for sure, though. So, but I just wish that there was some way we can pretty much at least try to get the X-Men back as well, though. So it'll be pretty cool to actually see that, though. But if we don't get the X-Men till Phase 7, especially by the way the other projects seem to be coming forth, especially for next month's Comic-Con experience, it's definitely going to be, I wouldn't mind waiting a lot longer, but it'll be really cool if we actually do get them, though, a lot sooner. But like I said, with all these other projects that Marvel's doing right now, especially with Wonder Man and Silver Surfer coming up, and Nova, it'll definitely be pretty interesting for sure. Now, as far as Wonder Man goes, I definitely will talk about more about Wonder Man in my next video, but what I want to talk about just briefly is the fact that Yahya Abdul-Mateen is a great actor. He actually played the Black Manta in Aquaman, the first film. He's actually going to come back in the second film for Aquaman, the Lost Kingdom. So he's a good actor, but I do hope, my concern is, I do hope they actually stick to the comic book source to where he not only becomes an Avenger, of course, in the comics, but he was also an actor. He's also involved with Wanda Maximoff, and there's a connection between him and Vision. Not to mention he has his own company next to Stark International called Simon Williams Industry, or Williams Industry. He also has a brother called the Grim Reaper, who is a criminal who basically was trying to destroy Wonder Man several times in the comics. He was also part of the Master of Evil's organization too. So my thing is, hopefully they do the character justice. And I'll talk more about Wonder Man in my next video as well. But Nova will be great for Marvel's special presentation as well. So it'll be really cool to see the Nova Corps there, because again, Xandar was destroyed by Thanos. So seeing the aftermath of what happened after Endgame and how the Nova Corps formed, that would be pretty cool to talk about that as well. And Nova is one of my favorite characters in Marvel Comics as well, though. So, but all in all, I'm definitely excited for the Silver Surfer as well. He should be a really great addition to it, and that would be a special presentation, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that. And yeah, I love the Marvel special presentations. They're definitely one of my favorites, for sure. And like Warren, I agree. Marvel special presentations, they're always top notch. I think it's also a good way to keep them short if you want to introduce more characters into the MCU and bring them in to feature team-ups later on as well, though. So I definitely agree as far as like just having Marvel special presentations and having all the characters come in, keep it short, like introduce them, and then that'll be it, though. So, but yeah, all in all, I definitely enjoyed it, especially with the presentations that we got with Werewolf by Night. It was incredible. I've watched Werewolf by Night many times too, though, so it was always, it's so cool, though. So, but anyway, looking forward to CCXP, which is going to be at the Sao Pablo in Brazil. Marvel's going to represent them as well. There's going to be a panel there, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that. So, yeah, it should be a great time for sure. I'm definitely looking forward to it. So, but yeah, it's going to be awesome, you guys. And like I said, Brazil, my favorite soccer team is actually Brazil. So, yeah, so I definitely rep Brazil. That's for sure, though. So, but anyway, guys, that's about it. So if you guys got any questions, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. You guys are excited for Phase 6. It's definitely should be pretty good with the multiverse saga and everything. I'm definitely excited for you guys. So, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Love to hear from you guys. You guys mean a lot to me. So thank y'all so much for your support and just for everything you guys are doing. You guys are everything. So thank y'all so much. And for those, again, who are new to my channel, like, share, subscribe. And also subscribe to the Cosmic Wonder. Warren Thompson's awesome. And the whole Cosmic Wonder team. Those guys are incredible. But in the meantime, you guys take care. Be good to each other. Keep making the world a better place. I love y'all. Excelsior. I'll catch y'all on the next one.